I'm going to give you some stretches you could do against the wall to really open up the whole body. It's such a gloomy day today, and I was thinking that that might help you to start the day on a little bit of a different note. All right, so let's face the wall and then try to place your hands onto the wall, but not too high. So your hands are as high as your hips, so maybe your belly button. And then slowly step your feet back until you feel a long line in your back. If you can, check yourself in a mirror, even better, but try to really lengthen back. It might feel quite a lot on your hamstring, or if you don't feel anything at all, you need to go back more, all right? So it's a 90-degree angle between your thighs and your tummy. If you're very mobile, you might be kind of hanging like this into your armpits. So try to lift the armpits a little bit away from the floor. Think about the ribs pulling towards your spine so you activate your belly and you're not completely relaxed down. You can do it a little bit just to get a bit of a stretch. That feels good. But go back to that long position with stability in place. From here, I want you just to focus on your toes. Lift the toes up. Really lift all toes, not the heels, the toes. Spread them out. Really try to spread the toes out and place them down like a fan on the floor. Inhale, lift the arches of the feet. If it feels too much on your shoulders, take your hands a little bit lower, okay? And now feel them ascending into your calves, into your shins. Take a moment to lift the kneecaps. Our quadriceps are engaged. So feel the back of the legs really opening up. The glutes are opening. Keep the belly pulling in. And now slowly scoop the abdomen and walk forward. And release the shoulders, release the legs. If this feels too much on the wall, you can always place your hands on a chair, on the banister, on your sofa, so you can play around with it. Because the wrists are also in this extended position, also going to stretch. All right? Take a breath in. We're going to do it again. Exhale, step back into your modified downward facing dog. You gotta stretch your shoulders as well, so you can, if it's too much, take your hands a bit down. But do get into that position where you feel lengthened. Okay, keep that activation in your legs. So if your quadriceps are really engaged, like you're making a big muscle in your thighs, you feel the back of the legs opening up. Now really focus on the upper body. As you inhale, press into the hands. Feel like you're lifting out of the wrists. So you're trying to pull back. Exhale. As you inhale from the palms, activate the arms, lengthen the elbows. Exhale, 3. Good. Inhale from the palms and the arms. Exhale, lengthen the sides of the body, long, the torso. Try to bring the sitting bones behind you even more. Exhale, 4. Inhale from the palms, arms and torso. Exhale, shoulders away from the ears. 5. Good. Slowly walk your feet forward and release. Good. Now we're going to play around with it a bit. Go back again. This is your third time. If 5 breaths is too much, just go for 1, 2, 3 breaths. That's okay. And I want you to start paddling your feet. So one leg and then the other. And move your body in whatever direction you feel you need to. Try to kind of tune into your intuition. Good. Opening the ribs. And now bend the left knee, look underneath the right armpit, open the right ribs, come back center. Bend the right knee, look underneath the left, and come back center. Do it again. Bend the left knee, look underneath the right armpit, open the chest to the sky. Inhale, return. Exhale, bend the right knee, look underneath the left, and come back center. Walk forward, 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 and relax. Relax the wrists, relax the body, and we're going to continue. Okay, so from here you're going to stand only the right leg back. Get into that stretch into the back leg. Left knee is bent, back leg is straight. Try to bring the right heel back. Now squeeze your right bum cheek, scoop the abdomen in. So really feel more stretch in the hip flexors. So you have to squeeze the bum cheek here. You have to pull the belly. You have to spread the hips, otherwise you're not going to feel anything. And push the back heel back. Good. Now from here, move the left back and go into this modified downward facing dog. Let's do the other leg. Right foot forward. Good. Scoop the abdomen, squeeze the left bum cheek, and step back. And now the left foot forward. This time, lift the chest up, lift the gaze up, and move back to downward facing dog. Right leg forward, lift the chest, lift the heart, and lean back. Left foot forward, feel like you're pushing into the wall, lifting the chest up, and lean back into that downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart. Now take the right foot forward, keep the right foot forward. And now only stretch the right leg and bend the left knee so you're leaning back, 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 back. Get that stretch of the back leg. Go again, bend the right knee and lift the chest up. Exhale, lean back. Look down. Good, bend the right knee, lift the chest, lift the heart, lift the gaze up. Exhale, bend the left knee and lean back. Last one through, lift up as you bend the right knee. And now step back into downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Keep the left foot forward now. Just lift the chest, lift the gaze, lift the heart up. Keep the left foot forward. Only lean back. Bend the right knee as you lean. And now bend the left knee as you lift the chest. Bend the right knee as you lean back. And again, 2 more times. Really opening those hips and the upper back. 2 more times. Lift the chest, lift the gaze up. Now drop the gaze down. Step your left foot back into that downward facing dog. Breathing in and breathing out. You can flutter your lips, just relax for a moment. Drop the head, inhale. Exhale. Now step the right foot forward again. This time I want you to take the right arm back. Open the chest. And now reach the right arm diagonally towards the left, opening the right ribs. Go again, open towards the right. Can you see my hips are still square to the mirror or to your wall? And then the arm goes diagonal. So I'm not here, I'm going to the left side, really opening the right ribs. One more time, open the chest to the right and diagonal. Place your hand underneath your shoulder, a little bit lower if needed, and go back to downward facing dog. Now step your left foot forward and open the left arm back. Twist. Exhale, reach the left arm diagonally. Try to reach as forward as you can towards the mirror. It will get you stretch more. And now again, open like a book, backwards. And then diagonally towards the right. Open the left ribs. One more time, open like a book. Really push from the right hand so you can twist more. Bring the right shoulder forward, left shoulder back. And then twist diagonally. Bring your left hand back underneath your left shoulder. Lean back into that downward facing dog. Now I want you to step your feet forward to the wall and turn around. So your feet are going to go a little bit forward to the wall. Taking a breath in through the nose. And as you breathe out, nod your chin and slowly roll through the spine. You have the wall, you can see my feet are a little bit away from the wall, so you can do that better. And now you're going to roll the spine, try not to roll the shoulders. Yes, the spine. Bone by bone by bone. I can soften my knees and I'm letting go. Hold the opposite elbow of each hand and drop the head between your upper arms. Relax there, it's like a frame to your head. Breathing in and breathing out. Good, breathing in and breathing out. Try not to curl the back as you inhale, lengthen the spine, exhale. You might feel a little bit awkward upside down. Takes time to get used to it. Place your hands on the floor, scoop the abdomen, press into the feet. As you roll up, do it one vertebrae at a time. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Make sure your shoulders are back to the wall. Good. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, nod your chin, slowly roll through the spine. Keep the belly engaged. You can soften the knees and let everything go down. Grab the opposite elbow with each hand and now go to the left. Now make sure your right bum cheek is on the wall. Inhale, coming back center. So it's much easier here because you have the wall to make sure you're not doing this. Can you see? Your hips
on the wall. You don't lift the left hip. And the rotation is from above the navel. It's from the rib cage. Go again, left, exhale, inhale, center. When you go center, try to lengthen even more towards the floor. And then exhale towards the right. Really pull on that elbow, opening the ribs, coming back center. Maybe you can stretch the knees, but keep the knees lifting up, kneecaps lifting up, so you're not pushing into the wall. Relaxing the head, relaxing the arms. Maybe give yourself a little pull here, and then slowly you can bend the knees as you roll all the way up towards a standing position. If you feel a little bit dizzy, stay there, breathe for a moment before you continue. So we're almost done. I want you to stay quite close to the wall. Yes, so as you inhale, reach the left arm up and back. I'm trying not to touch the wall, and then coming back forward. So really working on that shoulder flexibility, and then back. One more time, lift, and now hold it behind you and stretch away from the wall. Breathing in and breathing out, opening the chest area. So you see my hips are squared to you, and I'm trying to get away from the wall with my chest. Breathing in and breathing out. You can adjust the hand position for a different angle. Before we go to the other side, place your left hand close just underneath, kind of align with your left shoulder, and lift the right arm up and then all the way to the wall, so you get that stretch. Keep your hands on the wall and start to move your feet away from the wall. Keep the touch with the wall and try to open the right ribs. You can give yourself a little push, breathing in and breathing out. Feels really good. Inhale, relax the neck. Good. And now come back center and go to the other side. All right, so I'm very close to the wall with my shoulder, and I'm taking my arm up and back. Try not to move my hips up and forward. If you're stuck with your arm and you can't move it all the way back, that's okay. Just stay where you are. Try to lift the arm away from the wall and continue a little bit more if you can. And again, continue a little bit more. So that's how you're going to increase your range. Good, last one through. And now stay with it. So again, you can go to whatever angle you feel you need it the most, and then go away from the wall. One. You can also step forward a little bit if you need to, and then try to move the chest away from the wall. 2. Exhale, 3. Push your hips forward and away from the wall. 5. And then come back towards the center of the room, away from the wall. One more stretch. Take your arms behind your back, clasp your fingers, open the chest, really open the chest up towards the sky. Okay, and now I want you to take your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders. And now slowly lean forward. You can go back a little bit more to the wall if it gives you a little bit more support with your seat. What's important is that I want you to drop the head and let the arms go up towards the ceiling and just hang there. Keep the legs active. Don't switch it off. And don't do this. Don't try to lift. It's an opportunity to actually relax the neck completely. Drop it down. Breathing in and breathing out. You can bend the knees if you need to. It's really about the neck. Let it go. Opening the chest. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. And slowly, so you're not dizzy, let go of the arms. Place them on the floor. Lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, place your hands on your hips. And now slowly scoop the abdomen and roll up, bone by bone by bone. And you're done.